Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, October 20th today. I got my nice hot coffee, which is good because it's chilly here again this morning. Alright, what have I been doing? Not a whole lot. One of the things I've been doing is coloring. I think I've shown this before, but I've got the big book of mandalas coloring book. And I've just been going through and coloring different pages. So I use regular pens and metallic and glitter pens just to make it look extra fun. So I've still got lots of pages in here I can do. I just flip around till one jumps out that catches my eye. I feel like I want to color that day. And I don't do one of these a day. Sometimes I do just one. Sometimes I get more than one done. Sometimes I get half of one done. And I'm usually doing these while I'm watching TV with my husband. But I made this little insert with file folder just because it bleeds through a little bit. There's the one I'm currently working on. And you can see the bit of glitter, metallic pen in there. So a real fun book. The only problem with this book is it's big. You can't really shove that in your purse. Easily, I should say. So when I went out last week errand running and to do a little shopping, I had my eye open for some new ones that were smaller. So I found this one. So as you can see, it's probably, I don't know. It's definitely smaller, see? Nice little size. This will fit okay in a purse. There's a decent amount. It's also one-sided. So I need to make myself a little file folder protective sheet type thing so I don't bleed through to the next page. And then I can use any pens I want. So this is a nice little book. So it's the little book of coloring for calm. I like that. The only thing that bothers me about these mandala books is, mandala is just, a circular configuration type drawing. And they don't go to the edge of the page. So I always feel like this is wasted space. Like the Secret Garden books, they take up the whole entire page. And I found this one, Color Your World, Meditative Coloring with Mandalas. This is actually a planner. So I'm not concerned about bleed through on this one, because if it bleeds through onto the calendar, then it's just giving the calendar extra deco. But this one goes all the way to the edge, so I thought that was nice. So I can cram this down in my purse or add it to my, I don't know if it'll fit in this one. It won't quite fit in that one. It'll fit in here. You can just tuck it someplace. Just stuff it in there like that, or even, I don't know, it could probably fit right here, just as a little extra thing shoved in there like that. And then of course there's no problem with it taking up a lot of space, but that doesn't start till January, so I don't really need to be carrying it around just yet. I'm having a heck of a time this week with hanging on to stuff, throwing it all on the floor and dropping it and everything else. Yesterday, I was trying to get my coffee out of the microwave. I had put it back in there to warm it up a little. And you know the little hook that sticks out from your door, that when you press the button it releases that little hook? I got my coffee handle stuck on it and threw half my coffee on the floor. Yeah. Thankfully I didn't throw my cup on the floor, because I'm sure I would have broke it. Alright, also on that little shopping excursion, I went to Tuesday mornings. I think it was a different day, but they had these neat little, this is called Tattered Angels Fascination Add-ons. I don't know if I've talked about this already. But these are pretty neat. I'm going to have to look up what this is about. Got the feeling I maybe talked about this before, so I won't talk too much about it, but nice little papers. And this right here the stamp set. This pumpkin right here, I think I'm going to use that and this tree on another one of my carousel card series. I think I might try and do that today. Since it's October, I thought a Halloween inspired one might look nice on there. And I also have, where did I put it? Let's see, I don't know where I put it. Oh, there it is. I found this stuff at the dollar store. Creepy cloth. Got this weird meshy fabric. I thought this would look good. Similar to what I did with that white one on that other carousel card, but in black. Black with the orange pumpkin in front of it, with maybe with the tree. That might be fun. So that's an idea to do this week. And I got 2 of those because I thought actually I would use one for decoration, not just art. There's this neat book. I think I have shown this to you guys before. And that neat book. And then yesterday, I got some Happy Mail, which I've shown in yesterday's video, so if you've missed that, go back and watch it. Another video I put up yesterday was my Halloween creepy book, so make sure you go watch that if you haven't seen it yet. So after getting hers, I decided I wanted to make something I can use to track where I have gotten goodies from. And I have this Rand McNally World Atlas old book. I don't remember what year this is from. Let's see if it says in the cover paper. I don't know. Approximate population of the world from 1650 to 1965. Alright, so obviously this is way out of date. In fact, it's so out of date, this is still called the Soviet Union. And I'm sure some of those other Stan ending countries that have come up from over there are not on this. So because this was so out of date, I had no problem tearing it apart. However, ones like this, these are great maps, by the way, they're so pretty. The England one I want to keep for England book. There was a couple of other in here that I thought would be good for specific type stuff. So I pulled one out that didn't have a bunch of things on it that were, you know, should be designated for something else. This one has Thailand, Borneo, Indonesia, the south part of Africa, part of the northern part of Africa and the Middle East, and more of Thailand and Malaysia. I have not received any mail from any of these locations, so I thought this would be okay for my backdrop. I reinforced the center with a bit of washi tape. It's this kind here. It's got this postal stuff on it. And then I used this other one, a thinner washi tape, around the edges, just to give it a nice finished look, so I'm not ripping it up. I'm going to come back through and use maybe some gesso, just to tone it down a little. I'm not sure yet on that part, but I definitely wanted to put a coating of matte medium or something. And then I printed out maps of different parts of the world. Now I printed out Africa. I really don't think I'm ever going to receive any mail from Africa region, but just in case, I wanted to have it available. So I have, I'm off camera, that doesn't help. So here's the United States and Canada. This is Eastern Europe, or Europe in Eastern Europe. Latin America and South America. I did need to have that one. And then Australia and New Zealand. Then I went through and I used some of my glitter pens and whatevers. And I went through my Happy Mail book and I looked at the addresses. And I also had to look in my swap folder, or notebook, I mean, to see where some addresses were, because I had taped over them in the Happy Mail book and couldn't read them anymore. So I outlined the regions where I've received some piece of mail. So I've got a good portion of Canada going. And then there's a lot of the states that have been filled in. And I haven't done my New Zealand one yet, but there's 3 of the portions of Australia are done. I need to do New Zealand, like I said. Nobody in Africa at the moment. Latin America, I have Puerto Rico and Trinidad and Tobago filled in. And then for... Here comes my kitty. She's got her fish. Europe, I've got Germany, Switzerland, the UK, and Ireland. And I think that's it so far for that area. So I want to attach these to these pages somehow. I think this one's going to need to be a full page kind of deal. So like that. Yeah, like that. Or maybe that'll be the front, since that's going to be most of my stuff. And then that one, and then maybe that and that. Could be the, actually that might be the last page, because I'm probably going to receive less from there. Park this one in here like this, and then like that. And then I can fold it all up. I've already got a crease on that, so once I actually get the papers added, I can fold them in really good. And then I can take it. I thought about trimming it down, but I didn't want to just chop off the neat little latitude and longitude dot area. So I can put it, I think I can make a little pocket here, and I'm going to just tuck the map in here. Or make a little flap here where the map just tucks into that flap, like that. I don't think it'll fit in one of these. These aren't actually open. So that's that project. Yeah, it's too big. This is butted up at the bottom, and that's how much too big it is for that way. And then this way, it's about the same too big. Somebody is under my chair playing. Yeah, it took me a little while to find the right maps. And if you just go online and search for maps, you really got to keep looking and looking until you find the one that really matches what it is you're trying to go for there. My other thing I did, I watched a video on Ranger Ink, Dan Ridley. She was playing in her Large Dilutions journal. I had picked up my small one. And she was doing her little technique of the borders with her tool. And I don't have that tool, so I made my own. This is heavyweight plastic. I don't know how well you can see the shape on it. This is sold in the, well, at Joann's. I don't know about other stores. At Joann's it was sold over in the quilting products. And this is plastic that's sold for you to create your own templates, or you want to make a, I don't know, maybe you're making a flying geese quilt, which is triangles. So you want to cut yourself some triangles to use. So you can make whatever you want. So I had this in my closet, needing to be used. So I made my own wavy edged. You can see it there with the shadow really nicely. So I got a bigger wave on that side and a smaller wave on this side. I made that for this project. And then I did, and you got the little wavy edge, and I'll link her video too so you can see what she was talking about, how she did it. So you just put a little edge and a border on each page, and then I went back through and I added these colors. This is Dilutions paints, so I used those there and here. And this one was Distress Paints. This is a couple of the newer colors, and so is this one. So I'm not done with these yet. I was just kind of prepping the background. These were pretty fun to make. Pretty cool. And you don't chuck out your extras that you cut off. You save those because you can go back in here and add them back in. and create yourself some more small page flappies. I think that's all I have for today. So I will let you go. Thanks for watching, and I hope if you are not already a subscriber that you hit that subscribe button down below and like and share for your friends to see what's going on with me. And as always, you can ask questions or leave comments below, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.